We've got Big Den. Big Dennis. I can't say Den. There's something about that. It's like a child. Right, we've got Big Dennis playing as Ethiopia. A fantastic map for Ethiopia. A really, really good map for Ethiopia, actually. Should definitely be stealing lots of these livestock on the map. It's picked up 2. Might pick up a 3rd here. Does have one behind his base as well, which he probably has deliberately left. Nice. Deletes the livestock, which is smart, but does lose a disciple, which is really bad at a minute and a half into the game. Losing a disciple is really, really bad. It's like losing a dog with Spain as well, that early in the game. Like, that's your Civ's bonus, getting, the ability to get treasures better and to bully your opponent's hero. But because it's an Ethiopia has a hero, a cavalry hero, it's much more difficult to punish. So, especially when the Chinese hero doesn't have a shot ability. So yeah, really nice start here by Dennis. He's picked up 3 livestock now, forces his opponent to delete one of his livestock and to delete one of his disciples. So absolutely fantastic start already for Dennis. There comes that first shipment of 2 villagers and 1 Aben. An absolutely insane shipment. People seem to forget how good that Aben, an Aben at 2.5 minutes is just insane. And then it becomes a better villager as well, when you age up and get monasteries. So yeah. Look at that fire ASMR there. Didn't get the XP for killing that explorer, which is always a bit of a bummer, but it just happens when you use the chaos ability. Okay, nice. Sketch of a what? A 4-armed man in a circle. Interesting. So that's worth 80 XP. Very nice. Dennis is going to be aging up with 16 vils at 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Quite a late age up, but that's okay. Lucas picking up 45 wood here. I do like this explorer as well. In that sexy Chinese getup. Ah, what a number, girl. Damn. Lucas, I do believe, went full T export. Interesting, he's called it export test. Interesting, very, very interesting. We got the lightning ASMR background, and that is so annoying because it glitches out and all you can hear is lightning even after. Look, I've gone away from the home city and it's even louder. It's so annoying. It literally feels like it's thundering outside my room right now. So we're going to see T export. This is the classic Python build by the looks of it. So it's followed up by 7 step riders. Oh my god, that lightning is so goddamn annoying. It's a lot louder in my ear than it is in your ears because of the way I've got my settings. Nice. 90 coin being picked up. That's really nice, actually. Coin's super important. Everyone on food right now. We'll have to change that. So 4 minutes 30, and 7 step riders coming out before 5 minutes. It's really, really good. 40 coin again as well. Wow, almost at that 300 mark. He did go for the porcelain tower into H2, which is the classic kind of Python build that I call. That's going to be on gold. And then he just has everyone on food. And it's just a really efficient way of getting to fortress because the China fast fortress is actually like really slow. It's actually a really slow fortress. And it's very susceptible to like Muscus or just to Hussar raids. And it's very difficult to defend. And it's so punishable. There's so much room to punish the fortress. So by doing this is such a good way of getting around that. Little bit lag going on here. The Red Sea Wagon build coming in here for Dennis, and it does come in at that sort of 5.5 minute mark. It's very strong and powerful, but it's not very fast. And Big Benny hasn't even come in yet. He's sold it now. Now he can make some units. He's desperate, so he's having to make some levied spearmen. He's only able to get 1 out from the house. But with TC Fire, the levied spearmen, and I'll tell you what, TC Fire is destroying the step riders right now. Almost loses a war camp, though. And that really put Dennis on the back foot there. And you can see here, he put all of those villagers inside his TC. And yes, he loses most of his step riders, but that lost him a lot of time. That lost Dennis a lot of time and momentum here. And that's exactly, this game's all about time. It's all about momentum. Force the levied spearmen, which aren't that cheap. They're 65 influence. They're really not that cheap. They do lose HP as well, like Minutemen. So, yeah, you know, again, that's an extra bit of resources that he's essentially lost just to prevent that, those cavalry. So, nice start by Lucas. You know, not a bad start by Dennis either. He does manage to keep both the war camps alive, which is great, but he was quite slow, and he's been denied a lot of eco and tempo here. So, yeah, Lucas, I think, will be happy with that. 10 Gascanian coming in. Knows he's kind of been denied a lot of time here, and you can see here his second batch is only 6 Gascania. That should be another 10 Gascania. And he wants to make something happen. He wants to get some value out of these Gascania now. And already, and look at this, 7 minutes. The Step Riders are going to connect with the snare. The hero gets rebuilt. He gets revitalized straight away from the age up, which gives it more HP. That's more snare. And the skirmishes in the background from the Wanda age up, absolutely beautifully, perfectly played by Lucas here. But 6 shuttles coming in. Is that going to be enough? Those Step Riders won't survive very long, but will they survive long enough to keep those skirmishers alive? Yes, I was just about to say the sentries are definitely an option here. But Shuttle Warrior is so good, and Guess Kenya's so quick as well with that 4.5 speed. They're just going to get straight in on the skirmishers. They're going to target those sentries, and those sentries just go down so easy. But these Coyote these Shuttle Warriors are so freaking good. Clean up on R4.
Plex just subscribed.
Yo, Billy! There's a term, I was about to say Terminator reference then. No, that's an Predator reference. Billy! Yo, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Billy, you ain't scared of no man. That ain't no man. Right, you know, like those old films, man, like Predator is one of those films that I could just watch over and over again, and I have done, and I'd never get bored of watching Predator. It's just so, oh god, I could talk about that. You know, I should be a film critic, man. Forget the whole Age of Empires, Age of Mythology stuff, man. I'll just become a film critic. Do 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 do. Like, I even know the theme song to it, bruh. Yo, Munchie!
Oh, yeah.
We got another sales, another Prime, baby.
Baruj_Munchie just subscribed.
Baruj Munchie. Thank you very much for the Prime, big man. Appreciate it. And look how scary this is. I was just looking at the score, and it was looking really good for Lucas. Hi, streamer. Hi, Argfair. How you doing, man? And looking like Ethiopia's going to go for the age up, but look at this. He did clean up that and kind of came out on top. He did lose 10 Guess Kenya. So Lucas wouldn't have been unhappy. And it's free units as well. You know, the skirmishers, they were a free age up. The Step Riders were with a shipment. You know, it's sort of free units. He's not wasting resource per se by doing this stuff. And Lucas really adapting to the Python build here. This is the Python build down to a T here. I love it. That levied spearman, even though it went down to 1 HP, he still got some value from it. And look at this. Yeah, he got that value out of it. He knew where they were coming from. He's going to be able to maneuver his units into a position where he keeps his villagers alive. No secret stealthy raids from him. So very, very nice there. Lucas has gone for the Baying Army. He's also gone for intervention. Nice, picking up 60 wood. Whilst he's here, why not? You know, whilst he's there, why not? Oh, Bill gets a disciple out of it as well. He'll take that all day. And that's why, especially with China, any of you China mains out there, it's so important, particularly with China, that you pick up treasures and kill treasure guardians during age 2 and age 3, because you pick up there's like a 20-25% chance that you'll convert a disciple. And who doesn't want free disciples? Nice, another big Baying Army raid coming in again. Doesn't find anything, though. but going to be super annoying, and just because of the maneuverability of the Bayang army here, it's all cavalry units. He's just going to be in and out, shake it all about, and take a house down, and then, yeah, leg it out of there. Dennis, nice micro by him, tries to get the trap, trying to put down a quick wall. Is that going to be enough? No, there's a tiny little choke point that he can squeeze through. Manages to squeeze out of there. And I think he's going to find the escape route just about. Beautiful play there by Lucas. Nice try by Dennis. But this tree and that choke point just fondling the bag. His hopes and dreams at trapping all of those units there. The British consulate is here, selling all of that juicy opium to China. China should definitely have a British revolt and call it Opium Wars. Oh, nice stealthy Aben there, really in a little crevice over here. No way, Lucas doesn't see it as well. And you would not expect to go down there to find anything. He does take down he is going to take down the mountain monastery though. Nice, going for training forms. That's from the monastery, and that's going to increase his disciples' HP and combat ability. And that tells me that he's going for the white pagoda, which he is. Perfect timing as well. And Bayang army with all of these disciples coming in. Nice, now going for the 5 precepts as well. He's got 5 disciples queued up, ready to go. Bang, and now look at these disciples, 214 HP, 26 hand attack. That is a no-nonsense unit right there. 15 Keshiks as well. Bayang army coming back in. This Flying Crow doing work. He takes down the monastery, but he got everything he wanted from the monastery, so not a great deal of value getting out of that. If he was about 20 seconds earlier, he could have taken down that quickly enough to take down the techs from the monastery, but Lucas got them in there. Score still and score really good for Dennis. Look at the score, actually, really, really close now. With that shipment of Keshiks coming in, that score rebounded nicely. We do have Elite Kes Kenya, so basically a nice kind of Musk Cav, you know, classic composition here. We've got Honored Keshiks coming in here. Maybe we're going to get to see Old Dynasty reforms again. This is a fan favorite. This is definitely like a meta favorite for all China players right now. All following this Python build. And Lucas, no different, but doing it really well. And he's always been a China main, you know. But really adapting well to this meta. Got a lot of food. Does have a lot of food. He's on 33 villagers. Does have an H2 Wander. So that's about 5 villagers right there worth. Unupgraded. So, you know, 37, 38 villagers right there. Does have a Brick Consulate, which is a nice. Does have Confucian Academy, which is producing, you know, resource in a sense. But we take a look over at Dennis. He's on 33 vils. So Eco is actually in China's favor here, even with livestock, because he doesn't actually have any livestock left. So really, yeah, losing a couple of villagers to a Flying Crow there as well. So Eco looking definitely in favor for Lucas as well. He's in age 4 as well. So every shipment he gets is a lot more valuable than Dennis's. And Dennis is nowhere near aging up as well. Does have some really valuable shipments, though, in age 4. So could be worth trying to sneak in an age. Lucas a little bit desperate for the map here. But we've just got ourselves a little bit of a fight going on here. And I think Lucas is going to want to get out of there. Look at this mass from Dennis. And Lucas losing a few units there for free. Sleeping on the job. He's going to lose a Flying Crow if he's not careful as well. And Flying Crows, age 4 Flying Crows, they are disgusting. If you let them sit there and fire, they will do damage. Conquistadors in there as well. Javelin bunches, just a mass of everything. from Dennis. Look at Dennis's mass here. So many skirmishes, so many Neftenia. More disciples getting made here by Lucas. Is that going to be his trump card here? He's got Keshiks. Yes, they'll do well versus Shottles, but not a lot else. And that Flying Crow, not getting a lot of value. Oh, but nice. His Explorer's in there, still with 2,000 HP. Massing more of these disciples. The Keshiks are there. Oh, critical hits everywhere. Disciples getting made. 2,000 HP hero going down. But my God, did those disciples put up a fight. And I tell you what, that went better for Lucas than I thought it was going to go. Wow. He killed a lot of Neftenia there. Really, really nice play. And I think 8 semi-fattened goats, has already been sent. And he's sending it in again. It is an infinite shipment. So with that, that is going to generate a lot of resources. When they get fully fattened, it generates a lot of influence. But obviously, it's mainly used for the livestock as well. Eco, so really good for wood, really good for gold production. Keshik's picking off a few Shotter warriors. Score's really close. And even though that fight was kind of good for Dennis, like Lucas keeping that a lot closer than that deserved to be. And that was the power of those monastery techs. That was the power of those monastery techs of buffing these disciples. Look, 214 HP. He's brought his Explorer back as well. There's another 2,300 HP in there. So much damage. More red coats from the consulate. Dennis up to 39 vils. He is putting down a second TC in a really nice place as well. That's going to hurt Lucas. This is the side that Lucas really, really wants to keep alive and kind of in his control. And with that TC, that could definitely upset the balance of that. But wow, now up to 4 flying crows. Lucas, L, what have you been shipping, good sir? I think he's probably shipped 2 flying crows once, and then I don't know. Maybe he's shipped it twice. Honestly, I don't know. But look at the damage of these things. 285 bombard damage with 2 multi versus TC's building. Sorry, that TC is going down so quickly. Dennis doesn't even have time to counterplay. I love flying crows because they're kind of a terrible unit up until they get into age 4. Then they shadow tech, and then in age 4 they become really, really scary heavy cannons. And shipping another 2 flying crows, another 1 being made here as well. That's going to bring him up to 7 flying crows, and basically doing a version of Musk Falk here. With China. This is kind of scary. This is kind of scary. And this is a game. Wow, this is we hit the absolute the shit with this game. The jackpot. Oh! Nice. Talk about overkill. There you go. There's 5 of them. Where are the other 2? There they are. How can Dennis deal with 7 flying crows? He needs a way of dealing with this. He has put down a 4, which probably tells me, yep, he got the tech. He's getting culverins. But this is expensive. This is really expensive. It's very difficult. He has shipped 1,000 influence, but when that 1,000 influence gets used up, like how else does he gain influence from there? It's very difficult. You need to either get it from the mountain monastery, or you need to get it from the livestock. And that obviously that is a passive kind of income, so it does take time. Nice Ming army being made over here. But 3 culverins is nice. 3 culverins, that will deal with the flying crows. Yeah, this could be difficult actually. And that's gonna hurt because There's 7 flying crows here. 7! And they're not unpacked, which kind of is painful here. Oh, I think that's like 3 gone down, 4 gone down already. Keshik's diving in. Are the flying crows going to do any damage before the... Okay, yes, the culverins do go down. And look at this, one-shot. They one-shot culverins. He manages to keep 2 of them alive. And 2's all he's gonna need. Disciples getting made critical here. It's going crazy. But does lose 5 flying crows there for 3 culverins. A pretty fantastic trade for Dennis. Oh, the Sebastopol more coming in. Another culverin in queue. He needs to take down. He needs to take down his fort ASAP. We did see some raids going on over here, but they didn't catch much. 48 vils. He's making more. Why is he making more livestock? Maybe he just wants that income. I mean, he could sell everything here. No, he would get 3,000 for 250 gold. He could sacrifice all of his livestock for a lot of influence, which would probably be worthwhile. To be honest, I'd probably buy some wood and buy some gold from there. Use a couple of the livestock. Is that fort going to go down in time? You need to focus that fort. Dennis knows this. No, he's on 80 HP. Take it down. Take it down, Lucas. Oh, no, the culverins come out. Such a mistake. I see that mistake time and time again. You could tell from Dennis's posture, the way he was moving his units, he wanted to keep that fort alive, and he had to ask the question, why did he want to keep that fort alive? Because he needed to make, he wanted culverins, he wanted those to come out. And that was a huge mistake by Lucas keeping that alive. It needed one more shot to take it down. And that was the comeback mechanic for Dennis there. Without those 2 culverins, he could have just stayed there and fought. He might have lost 1 flying crow, but just keeping 1 alive was all he needed. It was just enough to deal with the Sebastopol mortar as well. But no, now the 2 culverins come in. So what's Lucas going to do here? So 51 vils for Dennis, 51 vils, dead neck and neck villagers for Lucas. Dennis deciding to rebuild the TC on the south side now. Triple TC, shall I say. Oh, those Shotter warriors. Lucas sees them early, though. Now, what's Lucas going to do? He's still going for the flying crows. What I would like to see is actually him make something different now and kind of force the hand of Dennis to continue making anti-artillery. But because it's very easy now for Lucas just to transition into something else. And Old Dynasty Reforms has come in as well. So he can just make any type of unit that he wants him. And look at this Honored Keshik with 239 HP. 239 HP. This unit costs 144 food. Lucas still on the 1 TC. A couple of culverins in queue. He's having to make rice paddies. That could be game-breaking. Dennis is making TCs and forts on top of herds, so he still has natural resources. He's got some gold mines over here as well. So, yeah, Dennis looking good for the natural res, but he's down 3k score. He's still down an age. He still hasn't managed to get that juicy age up. And China, they get that 210, 220 pop. But with that Old Dynasty Reforms, I tell you what, these units are scary. It's really, really scary. Nice, he goes for that Sebastopol mortar. That Sebastopol mortar is going to do some work here. But is Old Dynasty Reforms going to be enough to buff all the units here? I have no idea which way this is going to go. There's a lot of Nev tenure. That hero on max HP is just going to be massing and massing and massing and massing. Disciple, 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 disciples! And look at this. It was looking like it was going to be close, but with Old Dynasty Reforms, the power of the Keshiks, they're like machine guns. Quang Pikeman with 218 HP. Dennis calls it. My God, what an absolute banger of a game. And China, when that old dynasty reforms comes in, it's scary. It's scary. 81 units here, almost all of them buffed in some manner or another. Chukanu's 160 HP.
Yes.
Quang Pikeman, 218 HP. Wow. Wow, Order Postero's even in the mix there as well. I didn't see that. Insane game. Looking really good for both sides at different points of the game. Definitely back and forward. What a fantastic game, man. What an absolute banger of a game. I think that one will definitely make it to YouTube as well. Go put that one on YouTube. And yeah, Dennis winning the eco, but it was a really good start for Lucas with those step riders. You know, just the tempo that he gained there was insane. The Bang army as well, just surviving without getting trapped. Dennis saying rip me. It was a really close game. Could have gone either way, honestly. But yeah, really nice. Really good game. Good. What a fantastic game to end the stream as well.